Hello. How are you all doing this evening? I'm doing great. I got a new phone that's, newer than when did I get my phone? 2016, I think I finally upgraded a phone. Yeah, it's been a while. But anyways, now I got a new phone. I got better tracking on this, so my model here isn't gonna if I turn to the side, I just turn to the side a little bit. I don't like completely stretch my head into different shapes, and I can move, and it even tracks my face much better, which is fantastic. But anyways, um, let's get to painting. Here we go. I'm still using my older desktop cam because I haven't. The way this attaches won't connect to my other one, so I gotta buy like an attachment that I haven't done yet. But let's build Gulavhar, the Terror of Arnor. I've got, aside from, I don't have any shades. Aside from, like, orcs, I think this is the last, Angmr piece I have. I want to do a separate set of orcs with the snowy bases. Just so, like, I want to have different sets with different style bases, just to match different war bands and evil armies. So I've got, just kind of like a generic dirt and grass. 2 score orcs, or 2 dozen orcs. So I think I'll do some Angmr forces. They're just generic mortar ones. I'll do some Angmr forces with more of a winter and kind of a green on black banner kind of scheme. But aside from that, this is the last guy I have to do for Angmr. In a shade, but I don't have a shade, so they're hard to find. But it's always so interesting the way these the different colors these paints separate into. We just painted these last week. I have no idea what that color is. Let me get one of my garbage brushes. Garbage brush, come mix this for me. What was this? What was this? Oh, was it the bronze? It was the bronze. Why did I pour on this much bronze? What the fuck? Maybe this was for the... Why did I pour out this much bronze? This is so much bronze. What the hell was I thinking?
Do you just spread some on pan?
Yeah. Maybe it's for the barrel weights. It's really up in the brush. Anyways. He's a big model for this game, but given that he is just a big naked monster, I don't think he's gonna. He himself isn't gonna take long. He's gonna take way more time to do the base. But I also, where's his box? Here's his box. Like, oops. Looking at like his box, he's just grayscale. So I'm gonna do the membrane of his wings maybe purple-ish, just so it adds a little more color. But got my Corpus Black. So I'll start with the Corpus Black. Did it freeze to die? No. It must have just lost tracking for a second there. I turned away and then I looked back and it was okay. Alright. Big old garbage brush. Yeah, this is the real rough garbage brush. So, let me think about what I want to do with his base. I want to add some icy looking stuff. So let's take a little LotR blue. Now, part of the base, I'm just gonna push a big ol' glob of it around. Nothing distinct, just enough where I want to put like a patch of ice later. This brush is really stiff. I want to make sure I cover enough, so I'm just going to overlap farther than I really want to go. I'll let that dry. That's all that needs. Well, almost. Bristles on this brush are really short. I'll touch it up with some of the blue horror words. Alright. Let's get to doing look at his feet. I don't think painting the rock is going to be an issue. Is it a rock or ruins? Hard to tell when it's all black. Let's see. That looks kind of ruiny. It's like in between. It's like too stacked for a boulder, too rough to be brick built item. But we should have enough room around his feet. I can do it after. So let's get the corpse black out. I'm going to base him with the corpse black. Larger brushes now, so this will be so these little shards of the wash in here. Let a big old droplet fall. 2 big old droplets fall. He's a big model. He's a big boy. Alright. Just using a real bristled out, messed up brush. And just swirling it in circles. We'll get every angle of every nook and cranny on him. So I don't want to go like completely black on him yet. Well, it's too late now. Gulavhar is kind of an oddity because he's one of the Games Workshop creations. And it kind of shows in his design that it's not from like the same designers as the film, because he's got his wings are very like fantasy demonish instead of like bat wings. Like if you look at the Balrog, I don't know what that is, a little portal. Well, you look at the Balrog, his wings are very bat-like. Same with the fell beasts. Whoops! I smacked my lamp with my Balrog. Well, his are more like they're almost like halfway there. They got like the extra spikes. They don't attach to his sides with the membrane, and it probably really difficult for him to actually fly. But it kind of reminds me of some of the earlier Games Workshop demons. I never played 40K or Warhammer Fantasy. I'd seen it at the store because that's where I bought everything. Is that a... Oh no, it's on both. Okay, it's just a weird fold in his wing. I hadn't noticed that before. Or just turn my little thing around. It is a good bit more comfortable. Genuinely have no idea why I didn't do it this from this angle before. Alright. Let's do one side of the wings first. That way they're dry when I need to switch my hands up. Or switch sides and hold them from a different angle. That is what is a handy thing about him. Is he's huge, so I can just hold the entire model. I'll be way less likely to drop it. We'll see. How's Minecrafting, hun?
Hmm?
How's Minecrafting?
I'm watching a Netflix video.
Oh.
Or movie. Asteroid hitting.
Is it Deep Impact? Deep Impact?
Oh, more like.
Where my family was watching Melancholia. And I didn't know the premise of the movie was that there was an asteroid coming and everyone was going to die. I just kind of walked in while they were watching it. So I don't know if that's like revealed in the beginning or in the end. But I just walked in and was like, these are the most miserable fucking people I have ever seen. I hate these people. I'm not finishing this movie. I'm leaving. What the fuck? I hate these people. They are all horrible. I feel like knowing the imminence of complete annihilation probably wouldn't have given up that fast, but it still didn't seem like a very enjoyable movie. But even though this guy is a Games Workshop creation, there are vampires in the Middle Earth lore. They're not mentioned in Lord of the Rings, but they are in the Silmarillion. I can't remember her name, but I think one of Sauron's lieutenants is a vampire. I think she's mentioned in Baron and Luthien. But they're in there. Sometimes there's stuff there's a lot of stuff that Tolkien left to just open just because it's it's the Silmarillion is supposed to be written by the elves. The Red Book of Westmarch is written by the hobbits. So there's stuff they just didn't record. But there's some things he left to just be like, yeah, they're in there, but werewolves. Well, they aren't, men transforming into wolves. They're Maiar spirits, took the forms of wolves, have the intelligence of man. That kind of deal. So werewolf is Old English for man-wolf. It's a weird lumpy chest. Yeah, there's stuff that he was just like, yeah, we're not going to touch on this again. One of them is Gothmog. He never says what Gothmog is. Or, yeah, well, so Gothmog, like the vampires, they're just barely mentioned. They don't really come into play. Gothmog, like, is. He's mentioned several times. He's, a character in the books. They never say what he is. The movies, they made him an orc. I don't know if he's a ring wraith, something else, because his name, Gothmog, it's a Sindar name, but also it's the name of the chief of the Balrogs, but we know he's dead. So they're just kind of, is he, an old name? Is he immortal and he's got an old name when they were still using Sindar names? Or is he named after Gothmog? We don't know what he is. Don't know if he's a wraith. Don't know if he's an orc. Don't know if he's some other kind of thing. Don't know if he's a Black Numenorian. Because they'd likely have Sindar names. Unless they rejected the language. I think they rejected the language. But I forgot where I was going. Forgot where I was going with it. Talking about Gothmog, Black Numenorians. Nope, I lost it. I lost my train of thought. It's gone. Speaking of Black Numenorians, those guys are like really hard to find models of. I think most people just end up using proxies. Big weird veiny peepee. Big old clawed feet. Yeah, okay. The thought train has kind of returned to the station. Some people complain about Tolkien reusing names. Like, oh, well. Yeah, there's been other Boromirs before. Bregalos sounds a lot like Legolas. But, like, that's unrealistic. We use reuse names all the time. Look at any, like, Christian name. It's like, oh, here's the Book of Matthew. Yeah, that was it. No more Matthews are allowed ever again. Once one's famous. We had so many kids with the same first name in my school. We just started referring to everybody by last name. And there were even a few kids who had the same first and last names. Tap, 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 tap. So, like, oh my god, it's been 6,000 years, and they used a name twice? Like, shut up. It's a dumb complaint. between your toes. But also the talking vampires aren't like Dracula vampires. Not the Transylvanian sophisticated ancient humanoid monsters that transform into bats. They're like just big bat-like monsters that suck blood, probably. Suck blood or life force or energy or something. Yeah, his texture's gonna make him pretty easy to paint. Like it's just gonna be dry brush, pretty much. A couple base colors, but whoa. Oh, I did drop him. I knew it was gonna happen at some point. I did drop him. Look at that. Just goes to show you that no matter the size of the model, I will never have a firm grip on it. Not that I can. This guy's resin. He's just like super flimsy. I'm worried I'm gonna break his horns off. Are you just near that giant stone pillar we found?
Yeah. Just dug down.
Having a set of wings and arms would leave you with like no room on your back for muscles. 4 shoulders. Not to mention the wing muscles would have to be huge depending on your size. Probably birds are like all breast meat. It's all there. It's like half their wing moving muscles. There's another thing about his wing texture that I don't really care for is it's almost sinewy, but like not in the directions you'd expect like fibers to go. Like it's I feel there's like branches coming out into the middle of the membrane. Kind of reminds me of just meat. the elbow. Clear out the membrane. Almost done with the base coat, so. Kind of adjust the angle a bit so I can see the shine. Or so I don't see the shine, so we can tell if I'm actually covering up an area with the Corvus versus the Abaddon? Chaos? Whatever color the spray is. Right. Alright, just one back of the wing left. The other wing. Which? Well, I like the chicken and biscuit crackers. I'll have some. Thank you. They're too close to the mic. Oh, alright. It's on the side. I do need another paint droplet. Oops. Alright. Probably do most of them with just the same brush. I think just to make his claws stand out, I'll do them like the dark brown first, and then lighten them up a little bit into more of an ivory. Teeth too, teeth and claws. And horns. Well, I won't do the horns. Maybe. It's a tough one. Don't know if I'll do the horns light or dark. Well, I'm gonna do the horns dark, actually. I know that much. I don't know if I'll do the teeth or the claws to match dark with them, make them more like the teeth. Alright, there is the base coat for that. It looks no different, but that's not what we're doing with it. We're making sure we get entire coating on it, an even coating, and one that isn't just actually black. Black is really unnatural in the natural world. Like any animals with like actually black fur really stand out. Because it's just, you don't really see it often. Black sand beaches, like trees and rocks aren't actually black. So any animals that are, pick out. Snacks. It wouldn't be one of my streams without snacking. And alcohol. Strawberry here. Let's just grind up a little bit. Alright, hold on. Yeah.
Oh,
You drop a cracker, honey?
right underneath your feet.
No.
Oh, not a ranch one.
I'm gonna charge you extra for that, honey.
Gosh.
People wouldn't pay good money for feet crackers. Alright, so this blue horror, gonna dab it around a few spots and kind of unevenly. No more crackers. If you're just gonna throw them on the ground, I'm not gonna give you any more.
I know. I think you need to get out.
I don't want it to be like a nice smooth coat. I want it to be pretty. I want it to be blotchy, but I don't want there to be any really sharp blotchy edges in it. Like right here. Right there, it's got the real hard edge between the light and dark. I don't really want that. I want kind of. Ooh, and I see I waited too long and it kind of dried a little bit. Let me just smudge that around it. All right, so now I got almost cloudy looking, and that'll be ice later. Excuse me. What I plan to do is put some of the water texture over it, and once it dries, I'll like scrape it up with some sandpaper. Right. So now that I've got the core of it's done, I can't grab these crackers enough. Alright, so now that I've got the core of it's done, I'm still drying a little bit. I guess I can go with some of this mix from last week. Unless I just want to.
The show I'm watching is from the early 2000s. It's a horror show. But the problem is, it has terrible effects. I don't remember the effects being so awful.
Sometimes they weren't. Sometimes it could just be a bad studio. Size. Dry brush at a really shallow angle, so we don't fill in any gaps. A little spongy there, but. Get little bits here and there. Legs, a little bit of the membrane. Let's gross your fleshier bits. It's weird butt cheeks. His toesies. As you'll probably have to use a smaller dry brush just to go over his other, like to more carefully pick out other details on him later. Dry brush on that ugly mug of his. Shoulders. Yeah, the horns I think really take him from Bat Monster into Fantasy Demon territory, design wise. One of the reasons I can never get into 40k. It's all skulls and spikes. It's like everything. Skulls and spikes. Oh, here's a church. What's it's covered in? Skulls and spikes. It's a tank. What do they have to decorate the tank? Skulls and spikes. I know it's only just a couple armies that have that, but so much of scenery. It always back when I was like into this, it seemed like so much of the scenery was skulls and spikes. All right, now let's look at his wings, cause his face pretty good. His wings, shoulder muscles, and these bands, the arm parts, the actual skeletal parts, the musculoskeletal bits. Not too much into them. I'll get a little bit on the outside here. Outside fingery doos. Excuse me.
Oh my.
Zombies or creepers, hon?
The zombie with the trident.
Oh. Membrane bones. Because it doesn't matter if I get on the membrane. I'm going to repaint the membrane in a different color, so. Yeah, he's going super quick. Sweat palette's keeping this paint wet, so I think if there's, I have to do the membrane colors. I don't know if I want to do like the fibrous bits at all. If I just want to, just the lightest little on top of them. Yeah, I think that'll look okay. I did that thing I always do. Pull my model out of the camera instead of just moving my chair. Whoops. Watch this guy paint something. Surprise, I've got it hidden from you. Planning on getting the new Numenorian, or new Numenorian, the new Arnor models too. Those characters are good. Because, I mean, I'm gonna have an Angmr force, I might as well have an Arnor force him to fight. Then again, I do have an entire Uruk-hai Isengard force and no Rohirrim for them to fight. I'm gonna buy the new models, just might be a while till I get around to actually painting them. But I've painted more models in the last year than I have in fucking decades, so. Man, he's ugly. I got a good view on it. I can kind of see everywhere I've done. In some cases, I haven't done. I guess you call it I guess it would be the bicep for the wing, though. His bicep prefers wing. Oh shit, that went on too much. Shit. Oh, it just made it worse. Take it away. I'll hit it with a wash later. Oh, wow, that is so much worse than the other side. Alright. Not very noticeable, but well, yeah, not exactly bright noticeable, but he's not a bright model, so all good.
Oh my.
Ooh, what's going on?
It's a wizard.
Ooh, a witch. Kill it.
No!
Oh, you murdered him? Oh, he poisoned you.
Yeah.
I'm just pouring snaps into my face. Alright, let's see.
Here.
I can use the lightest brushing of Dawnstone. Wait up. Then this will be about his last color for his main body. It's too much. The lid. Let's just get a single drop out. Plap, 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 plap. Come here. Oh, that's a thick drop. Oh, that is. That is literally like the same color. What the fuck did I do last time? What did I mix? Is it gonna start on mixed? Idiot. Race here. Maybe it was Administratum I mixed. I guess I could have just used... I guess I thought Dawnstone was lighter than it was. Seriously. Yeah, it's slightly warmer. Very, very slightly warmer. But I guess I just must have... Alright, whatever. Looks good. Whatever. Okay. I guess we won't be using Dawnstone. We'll be using Administratum. Fucking idiot. Just a little one. Just a little one. It's kind of thick. Oh, that's another big thick glob on there. Ugh. Use this brush for the dry brushing. It's a little smaller, a little more controlled. Okay, pull up this box reference. There's ribs. These big old vampire boobs. Everyone loves big booby vampires. It's pee-pee. It's organs. It's pee-pee organ. Other side of his tail. So the other side of his neck with it too. Could it make like we're lightening up his underbelly? His pits. Is that a fucking resin hole? No, it's just part of the model. It looked almost like a bubble in the center of his chest. It formed. Inside of his arm a little bit. Side of his arm a little bit too. That'll just help make him look a little more creaturey than just plain black. Do inner thighs a little bit.
Would you like a carrot?
Sure.
Don't have any carrot.
That'll probably do.
Yes.
I kind of expected it to be more. That's why I pulled so much. I took such a big drop.
I'm making this.
What are you doing, hon? You throwing more crackers on the ground?
No,
It was you the whole time. You were the one who was barfing on the floor. Go a little lighter, just a little bit. Just a light touch of Wraithbone. Wraithbone. No crackers. Need more crackers. Get in my fucking mouth, damn it. Hey, cat, stop fighting. Cats are shitty assholes, but I love them for it. I love how petty our cats are. Wait, I might have some Dawnstone here on my thing. Whoops. Be just tacking up to dry brush. Put some on his leg. Very light depression. Just really light. To really kind of keep highlighting his chest and stomach. I can hear you guys being assholes out there. You don't have to be assholes. They have to be assholes. It's just in their nature. They can't help it. Alright. It gives a little highlight to his stomach. And I didn't even have to open the paint. Paint flusher. What are you doing? Why don't you stop it? Cats. None of you own the hallway. You don't have to be turds about it. I love them so much. Ooh, purple card. Alright. So now I've got those grays. What I do is wing kind of a purple shade. Slash gray, I think will be a good color for it. The lighter parts. Cacophony purple seems just a little too red. Contrast. I think my model is tracking my chewing, and it's thinking I'm opening my mouth every time my jaw moves. Maybe. Cacophony might be good if I get it with like a black wash. So I'll go with that. I'll put my carrot right here on my paint. I have other purples, they're just more like... Well... Actually, let's do the same thing I was going to do with this, but with the Decalo Lilac. Yeah, that would work. Not often you see purple in Middle-earth. Actually, historically, purple's been a color for nobles because it was really hard to get the dyes for it. Real expensive shit. This body's good. Let's do the membranes. Starting the edges. I'm just gonna work our way in so that the edges don't get really great and colorful. Damn, that's a big carrot.
Hey, just don't see the shade.
Working real light into the tendon corners. You know what? I might actually not actually have to do a wash. It actually looks really good.
These are already found. I'm very excited for the
Nice.
Another thing we could do, and I just thought about this, but we're already kind of too far along. We could separate the colors of the rail lines by whether or not they run north, south, or east, west. Or Guardian. So as long as we know, okay, blue is south, then
Yeah, we only have 4 cardinal directions right now, so it's basically like one goes to the Fox Village, it goes east. South one is in progress. Excuse me. The one that goes west just keeps going. Crosses the ocean. I like how it's turning out so far. I don't think I'll wash it. I think we'll keep it this purpley. Hello, cat. Hey, buddy. Come to be a butthole. Yeah? That's our boy. The biggest butthole in the house, buddy. Being a baby. Got it on the arm. Right. I don't know if it's technically dry brushing. It's just smearing it until your paint runs out. Pushing it closer and closer a little bit each time. Well, how did the creeper get you?
Why, Joe?
I don't know what this is. It's just like an extra fold, and it's symmetrical, so I know it's intentional, but oh yeah, it's a big carrot. Here. That was a weird noise out of him. So, what did you lose, Mario? A little bit here. There we go. This is like not staying on. Alright, let me do the edges. Oh, my finger is stuck. There we go. Skeletons, hon. I can hear the skeletons. Tell them to stop.
Politely, though.
Have you tried using your words to communicate with the skeletons?
No, but I need to.
Maybe, you know, they don't have vocal cords, so maybe they've been trying to communicate back, hon. Maybe they're shooting the arrows at us in Morse code. It's more. It almost looks almost UV. It almost looks a little bit ultraviolet on the camera, but it is not that bright in real life. It's purple, but that's looking pretty good. The purple from the carrot absorbing into the napkin there.
Well, yes.
Keeping everything kind of symmetrical. Smudging in generally only really matters like as you can get like that perimeter going, and then you just take like a decent blob and just brush it on. Fade it a little here and there, but I'm gonna pop this last. Trying to carrot and there struggle as I choke on it. Streamer dies on stream, Joker don't care. Actually, recently saw a clip of a lady doing a challenge where I guess she was eating a bunch of meat buns or something, dumplings, and she did choke and die. Here, go carrot. I'm hearing a lot of explosions over there. You okay?
Seriously, where did that come from? It's crazy.
Not too much on that one, but this part's got like all the tendons and real tight. There's only so much you can do.
Yeah.
Want the color a little bit more. Kind of tough to do. It's so tight. cover the edges. Alright, let's do the back wings now. A little bit sharp on that. There we go. Yes,
I
huh?
made it to the surface. I'm trying to find my way out.
Circus?
Well, like.
Oh, surface. I thought you said circus. I was like, I don't recall building a circus in our Minecraft film. You really frazzle that brush like this, so it's just you can just kind of real rough with it. Everything still turns out fine. It's not like, oh no, my super thin point's gone. So this thing was already like wider than most of my minis' heads, so no fine detail off this brush. It would become more like a rough surface kind of brush. Almost went on a little easier on the bottom, actually, but yeah, I bought a 25-foot HDMI cable, so now my Xbox will reach, so I can play Fallout. So I think after Paper Mario, I'll do Fallout 3. Never finished it. I've never even gotten far in Fallout. I always get like something else always comes up, and then I get back to it. I'm just like, oh, I have no memory of what I was in the middle of doing. Oh, I guess I'll just restart. It's okay. I wasn't very far. Heat ad nauseum. Brush to smear into here. Oh, I did the thing again. Right, yeah, let's turn out okay. Let's go back and thicken up some of that purple. Right here. Tiny dots. You just spread it a little bit more. Don't go as far as you did before. Just have to kind of fill the membrane in a bit. Hey, oh, where'd I hit? There we go. I'm good. I'm good. Pushed around just enough to really help the other details on the membrane stand out.
Ew.
What is it, hun?
Muddy water.
Is that, did you reach the swamp? Yeah. Lily pads, that looks like a swamp.
Oh, it's so tiny though. Right?
Oh, wow, that's a little tiny blip of a swamp. Alright, those chips are gone. One last half of his ring. Clean the brush first. I think it's getting a little gunked up. Less bristly.
Do you recognize this though?
Vaguely. Can you see the train line anywhere?
No.
Then it might just be something looking similar. Did you go caving? Did you go caving?
I never unintentionally. I kept finding rocky. Oh, our tower mountain was right behind that big one.
Yeah. Really thin right here. Back. I remember assembling this. It was really weird here because, like, one of his arms connects to his body, the other arm connects to, like, the wing piece, just because the way he's molded. Oops, didn't get any paint on there that time. You can blame the Dutch for that. Them and their love of orange.
Orange is nice.
Purple carrots are pretty good. Oh, I'm sad I'm a lot of purple carrot. Ooh.
We're gonna have so much coal back there. I'm just using it for the experience. Which is great.
Maybe I'll start using it to smelt stuff, just like use some of it up. Oh, you know what? You can actually sell it to the butcher.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but for whatever reason, that guy's not resetting his shit. So, like, you can sell a bunch to him, and then he'll just be like, never again. I don't know why he's not resetting. Like, he just sits in that corner all day. But even when I, like, push him out of the corner towards his workstation, he doesn't go towards it.
How do we make new butcher?
We just gotta get more people in that building. Because the smoker workstation will turn them into butchers. And there's like 6 in there.
So we just need some volunteers from the volunteer house.
Yep. You're not a prison. Remember, it is volunteer work. They are born in the volunteer work machine. They will die in the volunteer work machine.
Yeah.
Just kidding. They're going to sit in the basement until I'm ready to use them.
Oh, a turtle. Just kidding.
We have a pet turtle, honey. How could you do that?
Right?
Almost done with the purple.
Oh, trying to get up. Maybe the staircase.
Oh, that was too much. That was too much. Shite, 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 shite. Did I get it fast enough? Did I get it fast enough? Not quite. Alright, I can fix it though. Alright, that'll be fine. A little bit of this black in along the edge of the membrane. That looks fine. All fixed. Yeah, like if there's anything you need to like set down because you're working on something else, you just like stick it in there. It's like, oh yeah, okay, I'm not gonna need my axe for a while. Let me just toss it in here. Then when you need it, you don't have to go tracking it down again. Alright, so now that is all there. Get a little more beer in me. Alright. That's looking pretty good so far. Let's get that lighter. Let's get that dry brush. It's actually kind of close. It isn't really all that much lighter. It's just duller. And we'll be fine. Will we though? I guess worst case I could always do like really light gray dry brush. Oh, this is dry paint. I'll have to shake it. Actually, I might have to soak my brush in some acetone. It's kind of really half chunked up. Acetone works so quick. It's so good. It's pulling colors out of the brush that haven't been in there a long time. It's actually a much softer brush now. But it is acetone, so it does evaporate so quickly. So goddamn quickly. Might even dissolve some of the glue that's holding some of it together, but that usually fixes itself afterwards. Oh, that brush is so much softer. It actually looks better now that I've given it the acetone wash. Like, it's just... It isn't too garbagey of a brush anymore. I should have done that a long time ago. Some of my others are kind of like that. Maybe... Yeah, this one's okay, but my other small one is shitty. 12% power. Do you want to grab some another carrot?
Sure.
Ooh.
Do you want another portrait?
Sure.
Hi.
Yeah. Alright, so let's use this Slanesh Gray. Gray, it says it's barely gray. It's purple, it's lavender. Alright, let's just see. Okay, they are so similar, it is not even showing up, so that is a mistake on my part. Had I really thought about it, I probably would have just diluted some of that into a regular paint. So, let's get a really light gray. I guess Corax. Gracie, let's do Gracie here. Pretty good.
Purple.
Making his wings all purple and membranous.
Well, you know what I mean.
It's ugly, but like in a good way. Alright, so let's mix a little Grace here with some of this purple. And I don't have to worry about this one. I'm never going to be using this. It's not like there's more of him to paint that I have to match with, so. Oop. Drip. Swirl these together. That looks decently lighter and also dull. Let me mix the whole thing, whole blob. Did not mix quite evenly, but that's okay. Let me squeeze some of this off the brush. That didn't work at all. Put a glop there, though. Work off of that blob first. Let's see how this looks. Much nicer. It's going pretty nice. Really want to use this guy in a tournament. The next tournament. Because I've never used him before. Well, I've only done a couple tournaments. I used Isengard for both. Did I use Lothlorien for one of them? I used Lothlorien for one of them, but I didn't really know what I was doing. So I only ever used Isengard. So if I need good, I've got a full Lothlorien, I've got Isengard, Berador. I think my only good is Lothlorien. I've been working on Minas Tirith. I've been shipping them out.
The carrot woman is back.
Hello, carrot woman.
What do you think?
My what?
Oh no,
You have the napkins. I'm just.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just the poor trash man. I've been having to eat off of my paint palette.
Oh. This horror story. Horror stories, kids. Yeah.
Yeah, this is really helping to fade out the purple, so it's not quite as vibrant.
Oh,
Yes, hun?
Grab a charger.
You just forgot the entire purpose, that's all. Welcome to ADHD brain. Yeah, it looks pretty nice. Turn the edges of these while I'm at it. One wing. It's okay. I gotta do both sides eventually. Who cares? I would. Well, is that my face? Did I leave my face again? I gotta stop doing that.
What the heck? I fell off the track.
Oh yeah.
Oh, cause wait. Oh.
Because we haven't finished that part yet.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Muffin. Muffin's here. Hey, buddy. Pancakes. Muffin's gonna steal your bed. Shit, boy. Oh, shit, boy.
Words cannot express how Penny can do nothing bad. No evil, no bad, no anything. The perfect little angel.
Penny, mommy's not allowed to serve on your jury.
I want to be featured.
Penny, when we try you for your crimes, the humpening. He's like, yeah, of course I did. I feel no shame for my actions. I don't know.
I have no evidence of Penny having ever done that.
I have so much video evidence.
I mean, you can show me all the video evidence. Penny can even talk in English and tell me if you did it. And I'd say no. Not my own opinion.
Your Honor, we have clear bias. Justice Waffles, he doesn't speak English either, though, so he doesn't.
Yeah, it's so weird that he doesn't. I mean, think at this point he'd know how to say no. Like, no, don't take me to the vet again.
Well, if that's kind of the problem we're having with pancakes, it's a similar issue. They may not be able to say no, but he doesn't take no for an answer. It's kind of his issue.
Oh.
Of course, they just smack him in the face and then bite, and then he's like, oh my god. Why did they want me to hump them? Pancakes, pancakes, you're a terrible cat. Clara. Oh, my Clara.
He wants treats, isn't that adorable?
He always wants treats. He's a bastard man.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
never known that. Oh yeah, I was like, where did all my stuff go? Oh yeah, the underbar. Oh my.
Try and even out how much I put on the wings. Oh, I don't think I got this side. Oh, this dry brushing. Like, he's not a difficult model by any stretch. He's just big. A big guy. Grumps, grumps, grumps. Looks about even, I think. Let's be underside.
Do you need paper for anything you can?
Let me just move my camera over because I'm going to keep shifting. No, I'm going to paper, I think.
I gotta get some for some Monday.
It also costs a book too.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if we have any books left in there. We were enchanting a lot.
Oh, it's
In the library.
at least 64 in the Copper Tower.
Oh, okay. That underside one up a little lighter, but it's fine with me. Alright, it's one last side of the wing. Okay. My face is filled with too much syrup.
I didn't know Ed Gein was in the 1950s.
Oh, it's 50s?
Right?
I thought it was earlier than that.
Oh. Later than that. Yeah, it was like 50s.
I thought it was in like the 30s.
Mm.
Got the hiccups. Alright. I think those wings look pretty good. Okay, it only took 2 hours so far. That's not so bad. Alright, so that might be it for that brush. So now that I've got like, yeah, it's just basically his face, claws, horns. Alright. Oh, I finished my carrot. Ooh, I don't. Alright. So now, where's this box? Black horns and claws. His wings were all gray. That was boring. Although I might do another final dry brush of what is this, Glacier? Glacier. I'm gonna do a final bit of Glacier just like on the edges. Maybe, maybe not. Let's take care of his glossing points. My other garbage brush. Oh, cool. Thanks, son.
Probably garbage brushes. Those are good sometimes.
Oh, I control this drinking. Right. Yeah, because garbage brushes are like, I don't mean like they're bad brushes. I just mean like they're rough. So I'm not going to be doing like the super fine detail. So this is some old Rhinox hide I have. So it's a little thick and chunky, but it's just a little bit just to do like the bases of the horns to come out a bit and a little color to it, just a little bit, just enough to kind of look like some keratin veins, like in a bull's horn. Actually, I'm just gonna do the whole.
Oh, really? Punch. Schmuppy wants to be in your lap.
Mop it. Give me a blankie. Come here, Schmuppy.
No.
Goober, come here. Hold on.
Right on
There's
your
a
lap.
cat. He doesn't snuggle off it, so we gotta.
Oh, yeah, he's got...
Goober, there's a blanket here. Come here. Come here. Look at a blanket. Come here. Come here. Come here. You're so dumb. I love you. You are so dumb. Come here. Come here. Oh, hon, you fell. Oh, hon, you fell. Gotta take those naps. The phantoms will get you.
No. I took a nap and I emptied my pockets of everything except for my armor, tools, and wait, there's any other stuff. Oh no!
What happened?
It's on a tree.
Oh. We got like 5 minutes. So you should be fine. How'd you fall? Just fall?
Yeah, just paying more attention to muffin. Alright, hon, can you turn it on?
Come here, buddy. Come here. Check it out, buddy. Lap. Oh, and it's got a blanket on it. Come here, buddy.
That.
Hi, buddy. Oh, let's turn around.
Let you have them for,
Hey.
for like 4 hours too.
Hey, buddy. Hey, Booper.
Oh.
Yeah, you're dumb. You're so dumb. It's orange. Oops.
Oh my.
Go. Let's do this further down. There we go. Hi, buddy. Hi, Booper. Hi, Booper. Muffin is a very dumb cat. We love him very much. His stupidity is adorable. But somehow he learned how to pee in the toilet, so hey. Can't be that dumb. Put a little brown over the nails and claws. What? What? You. Oh, he's so dumb. What? You don't want to put your head there. Hi, up you. Hey, buddy. Oops. God. Alright, maybe I can tilt the camera up a little bit, because I want to be working like here. Hey. What's going on, buddy? Hi. Oh, I love you. Okay, you can snug. You want to figure out where you want to put your head first, buddy? Under the desk, okay. Just gonna slide back down a bit. Where are you going? Gonna keep sliding. Oh, goober. That's Muffin. He's our youngest. We found him in the hallway. Someone had beat the shit out of him. So we took him in. The other cats hated him forever. We told him tough shit. Tough shit. He's a snuggler. We're keeping him. One of his fingers broke off, so I only have 2 claws to paint on his hand. I should have done. I forgot his butt membranes. Got the membranes there in his butt. Alright, it's very grooved here. It's been forever since he snuggled. The others only snuggle when they want snacks. And then as soon as you reach one, they immediately like turn to lead you towards the snack container. Like, hey, do you know I want this? It's like, yes. You always want more. Yeah, anyways, give me more. Alright, so I get a little bit of this. Fortunately, this is a quick fix. Alright, we're good. And okay, claws are dead, done. Well, not done. I gotta little black those claws and horns. I'm gonna gloss them too. Uber. I'm a big dumb boy. We'll use the Abaddon Black for the claws and horns. So I want them to be darker than his body. Even just a little bit. Yum, 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 yum. I got your butt. Look, it's his butt. This is a terrible paintbrush. Oh, Muffin, you're such an inconvenient cat. We love you. Alright, the horns do stand out a little bit, but it's not real, like, apparent, which is kind of what I'm going for. Same with the claws. If you want there, like, the brown to just show enough as like almost a cuticle or a root. What do you call the root of a horn? The keratin. I don't know what you call the root of a horn. Alright, eyeballs. Mouth. Eyes and mouth next. Are his eyes big enough I could actually do something with them? Maybe. What do I want to do with his eyes? Here on the box, it's a little hard to see. They're kind of like a brownish amber color. So I might do something similar to that, just because it'll stand out. This is green stuff rolled, acrylic color, yellow brown ops, but it's kind of a tannish. A little dip right there. Should be way more than enough, but I also have a cat on my lap, so I'm gonna be pulling him off screen just because I gotta like get close and the angle's bad. Muffin, little buddy. You are not helping at all, but I'm enjoying it, so I don't care. Alright. Real faint. Probably can't even see it, but well, maybe. So I'm gonna. I hope I have a small enough brush that I can get like I know I have really small brushes, but I hope I can really get in there and control it enough that I can give them slit pupils. Alright, clean that up. I want to give him kind of a. Okay, you're in the way, buddy. I love you. I love you, buddy. You're showing the way. Let's give him Everland Sunset for his eyes. The blanket this cat is on is so fucking hot. I can't relax my legs because they're holding up. What? What are you doing? Hi. What's up, buddy? Hi. Did you get too warm in there? Yeah, I love you. I love you, buddy. Yeah, you're my big dumb baby. Can I sit next to my table? Okay. Let me see if I can. I gotta pull the model out of view just because the cat, so I can see what I'm doing. All right, down to the eyes. Now I gotta get the really tiny brush. Well, I'll let the eyes dry just a little bit more so they're nice and solid by the time I get the small one out. Hey, buddy. Where'd brush cover go? Brush cover. There it is. It's always under the tray. Anytime I need to find a brush cover, it always rolled under the tray. Hey. Let's start on his mouth. We'll start with a Gulavhar back red. That's a real deep one. That's some cool. Alright. But the other one who came to sit on my lap, I was already here. Let me just, okay. Drop him under the table a little bit. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. All right. Let me do his whole mouth and tongue. That way, like, be sure to get all the gums and everything. I'm just going to work straight out of the pot for it. We're applying it kind of thick. But every time you shift your weight, every time you shift your weight, buddy.
So cute.
I am, aren't I?
Mm.
Oh yeah. So anyways, I always paint red over the teeth. That way I can guarantee that I'm going to get the gums behind them. When I do over the teeth, that it just leaves gums. His tongue. Sorry, is my wrist tickling your ear? How rude of me. Oh, I forgot there's claws on here. Alright, his mouth is good. Yeah. That basin, anyways. So let me find the brown. Where did I set it? Did I put the brown back? Oh, it's behind him. Alright, let me get those claws.
Oops.
What is it, buddy? Booped your little head? We know there's no brain in there to boop. What's going on? I love you. I love our little dumpster cat. Back. All right, those colors are good. Just a little goofball. You're such a little goofball. 106 frames drop. That's nothing though. When I was first starting out, a lot of my streams got cut in half. Like the second half just never recorded. I've had some where it'll start to lag and begin dropping frames, so I know to like quit and figure out what's slowing down everything and try again. All right, let's do some corn red. The smaller one. Very red gums. Like the highlighted parts. What's up, buddy? Why are you wiggling? What's up? My arm keeps brushing your ears, but okay. Come here. Come here. I love you. Dork. Dork, such a dork. His tongue's pretty red, but I don't really want it to be that red. Get up into it though. Get deep in his mouth.
Too much light blue dye.
Now let's see. Let that tongue dry. What? What's up? I'm gonna keep moving, buddy. Like, you're not gonna be sleepy snugly here unless you just lay on my legs. Like, you can be under the desk and you can fall right asleep, buddy. But if you're not gonna be able to rest your head on my arm. I need my arms right now. You're so cute. You're so cute and you're so dumb. You're so cute and you're so dumb. Love you. It's the only pink I have is a dry brush. Let's see if I can get the brush wet a little bit. So I can kind of turn this into a paint. Oh, maybe. Yeah, looks like I might. Let's get his tongue with this. It's not a smooth pink, which is actually kind of nice. Kind of a grody kind of pink. They didn't go on totally smooth. About the right color-ish. That worked. What? What, little baby? You're such a sweetheart. Might be one of the dumbest animals I've ever met, but you're so sweet.
Baby. It's just a baby.
Alright, let's get the tiny brush and let me do those pupils. I managed to do a Moria goblin with like perfect slit pupils once. Alright, I'm gonna hold this real close to my face so you won't be able to see it, but I got one of them. Kind of fuck. Shit. Alright. Alright, Goober. Got it. Only downside is I realized half of his eye is actually on his lower eyelid. Oh, there it is. Let me just get his lower eyelid. Perfect. Well, it's time to go. You step on those, I'm gonna be mad. What if you don't? Hi. Honey, he has abandoned me. He's your problem now.
Oh no.
He is your problem now.
I had 4 hours of having to sit with him on my lap downstairs today.
Oh no, that sounds wonderful.
It was great for the first about hour until the ADHD took over and I needed to not be sitting. No, that's I am eating for my terracotta here.
What was that, hun?
I don't know.
Oh, sounded glass.
Yeah. Oh, it's the measuring scoop.
Oh, the one I just repaired. The one I
Why
just
did you say it
fixed.
like that?
Alright, let's give this guy some teeth. Oh, I got his eyes. They're not perfect. One of the eyes is fantastic. The other one's like not great, but
That's cute.
it's fine.
This lady
It'll
on
do.
TikTok
It'll do.
makes-
Yeah, hun?
She makes custom floor mats, and this one says, "Ho, why you here? Why you is here?" Cute.
This guy's teeth stick out weird. of the tracking still don't do great if I keep moving myself off camera. He's got some teeth now. So he. That's weird mouth. So he is done. Now let's do his base. I don't think I'm going to need these 3 tiny ones anymore. Uh-oh. I lost one of their covers. It's probably the spot where it always is. Oh shit, it's not. Oh, those are my tiny brushes. Those are the ones I do want to protect. Paint. See, 2 of them. Where did this one go? You know what? I'm gonna blame Muffin. Muffin, you complete goob. You complete and utter goob. Let me take it off. Brushes. Oh, that's too nice. Shit. I'll sacrifice off of this one and put it on the small one. Alright. Alright, let me set these aside for watching later. Afterwards. Alright, his base. So we got a rock. It's not a great rock. It's actually kind of boring and terrible looking. Yeah, it's a very boring looking rock. But it'll do in a pinch. I want to do this kind of icy. I've got a chunk of root that I'm going to turn into dead trees and stuff. So the rock he is on is just rock. So I don't have to worry about anything else on it. So let's use this one because it's still got an edge to it. Let's find another thing to use as a rock. Got more bark chunks. Excuse me. No, this isn't snacks, buddy. He's back. He's back. Hey, buddy. This is bark chunks. Yeah, no snack. I'm sorry. He's so sweet, but he's so dumb.
Oh, hon, were you deceptive?
Did I deceive him a little bit? Not intentionally, though. These are all pretty brown, so I'm trying to find something a little grayer. All right, yeah, I'll have to soak them with the wash. But I kind of want them to look cold and wet. So I think the gloss will do fine. Let's get his The rock he's standing on. Painted. Some scab and blight dirge. No, not scab and blight. Eshin? Eshin, that's the cooler one. Aw, Goober. You need treats, buddy. The question, Goober, is do you deserve treats? After the things you've done, Goober? Let's wipe it all. Dry paint. Okay, not sticking to it. Let's see if we can peel this off. I'm getting some of it. Like my hook. Fix my paint pot real quick. Hook that into the paint. At some point, I'm going to stab myself with my finger.
You're such a big sweetheart. I'm gonna overheat.
You notice that he only snuggles when your parents are gone?
Yeah, really though.
Like, buddy, are you not comfortable in the house with them around?
Well, I can't put the blanket on my lap if you're on the blanket, sir.
They're gonna say you can't blame him either.
Oh, I can't blame him. Absolutely. Come here, baby.
Oop, it's got my thumb.
Well, did you want a lap or not?
There's no way this is gonna close now unless I get this glob out. Come here. Damn it. Got it. Cool. It's good now. Anyways, back to what I was doing. Let's get his rock all painted up. It's nature, it's a rock, it's rough, it doesn't have to be good. It just has to be enough. It's bad. Quick, just rest my elbow. Hear my wife's Minecraft cats in the background. Meow, 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 meow.
Terracotta should probably be done.
Just making a whole bunch.
Yeah. The blue bridge.
Oh, are you gonna do the every other brick thing?
No, I have 4 stacks of blue now. So I still have to dig through the mountain. I don't know why I had to dig through the mountain. I just felt like we really needed a tunnel. Just looks cool, you know?
Yeah. That's what I did on the other side. I was like, oh, I could go up through the jungle. Or I'll build a tunnel. Because like where the tunnel comes out is where like it switches from jungle to desert. So you show up in the jungle, and then you hop right in the tunnel. As soon as you're out of the tunnel, which is a short tunnel, it just like pops you on an entirely different environment.
Oh yeah. At the end of that long bridge.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember. The reason and addiction.
Yep.
I didn't have any relief after this spot.
Agreed, no more. Agreed, no more. No, permanent. Forever. You can't handle your raisins, so we don't want you falling off the wagon. My back's only a little sore.
One, two.
Be careful, my paintbrush hit the model. He's done. Well, I'm gonna gloss his mouth. Either with gloss or with blood for the blood god. I haven't decided yet. Blood for the blood god might be a little too much. Alright, that covers his rock. Ooh, I elbowed my deer. That's alcohol abuse. Haha, dad jokes. Alright, let's pick out some dead tree chunks.
Oops.
Did I ever wash these? I didn't wash this. This is actual dirt. Yeah, it's crusty. Alright. This whole big branch is too big. I'm gonna go with this chunk here. Yeah. I'll take this piece up to there. Take this part here. Cut this thing here. So it should be enough that it can glue and enough to like have it be a crispy, crunchy bush thing next to this piece. Excuse me. I can keep my sharp tools up there next to my Balrog. It's probably a bad idea. Alright, let's get these chunks of crap out of here. Oh, Muffin, hey buddy. My laugh was apparently too active for him. And I will glue. That's how I want to put these. So that's the brightest side on it. I don't want that showing. So the rest of these will darken when I put the other stuff on it. But this one's kind of an overhang, so let's. Alright, we'll glue one rock that way. This other rock that way. Stick this all coming up out of the crack there. That ought to work. Alright. This will be a multi-step process, so let's get this first one on. I'm going to stick this one here. So we can get this small piece in there. That ought to be enough for the sticks. So put this chunk of rock. Glue. I will glue. Well, it keeps falling to that side, so I'll glue that side down. Stick that one over here. I'll fill in more snow around that one because it's not flush on the ground. Ooh, I stuck my finger in the paint again. Gotta stop freaking doing that. Gotta stop. Fuck no. Okay, I'll glue that way to stick straight off. So let's give it a wee bit of a tilt. Too much of a tilt. Get a little bit more on here. Crap that in there. And that's going to fall back. That's okay, because I'm going to use this one to stick it all on there. And I got to organize my shit. Rotate that a bit. Oh, you can't see any of this because of his wings. So let that dry just a bit. And while that dries a little, I'll give the I'll let it dry just a little bit more. Wash. That's the wrong. You know, that's what the gloss in. It's gloss's mouth. It's the ard coat, right? Odd coat. Gotta try and I gotta lift him up because I can't let him tilt over. So we can get his freakish mouth. His teeth nice and jewelry. Get his eyes.
You don't want to put any pressure on you with the water balance too.
Oh dear. If only you weren't tied up with a goomp on your lap. How sad and tragic. What a sad predicament you're in, hun.
It's awful because I can't dump them.
You would dump our boy?
No, I can't.
Why would you ever dump our boy? Okay, sure, I'll be right back. Let me just... Oh, we still have it last night.
Oh.
We still have water here. I'm back. Look at that. I was gone, and then suddenly I reappeared.
It's gonna be. It probably is better than mine. Also, did you know you still have a strawberry frap in the fridge?
Oh, yeah. I'll drink that.
It's separated, so you may want to just give it
a good shake. Oh, yeah. I was getting the... What's that? Use a little Agrax and a little... No. A little both. Big brush. Maybe I won't use any Agrax. Alright, but I gotta hold it level, so... You see, you just dab it onto the bark, it'll absorb. Oops, yeah, okay, bark is still gluing. Alright, yeah, not touching the bark yet. Let me get the rock. Oh man, this is an inconvenient position. But if I want to be able to, like, otherwise we just have you can just be sitting here watching me literally watch paint dry. If I did this in a reasonable order. If I did it in a convenient order.
I should learn to sing. I'm on TikTok right now. Can't tell. Because it sounds like all they do is scream in a controlled way. I can scream. It's not controlled, but I can scream.
Just gotta learn to control your screaming.
Yeah, right? Oh, can you imagine? My parents and the neighbors would love when, I'm practicing. Sorry, guys, I'm just learning how to sing.
No, officer, there's nothing going on here. It's just she's just practicing. I know the neighbors have asked a lot of they're
exactly.
We're getting kicked out. We're getting evicted because of her. Alright, so I gotta let that dry a bit. So now I'm torn between the rock has to dry. Not torn, but like stuck. I'm stuck between because of the rock has to dry and the glue on the bark rocks needs to dry before I can hit them with the wash. Because I don't need this anymore for that, because I'm going to be covering it with snow. The water texture. That's different resin. It's my spider. I got more spiders. The water texture. I use on my Dead Marsh Spectres in Goldberry. And that dried pretty hard once it dried. So once that's on there, I'm gonna like scratch it up so it's foggy. So it looks a little more like, scraped up, windswept ice. But at the moment, Waiting for stuff to dry. And let's go with some of the other boring steps. Let's get some of that out. So white scar I did for the other bases? I honestly can't remember. Let's get some of the snow painted. The snow rim of the base. This is not the brush I wanted to use. This one. Do a lot of white. Gonna push it around. Like I can't tilt it too much, but we're gonna fill in the white. Wherever there's gonna be snow, I'm just gonna smear some white. Because I don't want like any little tiny gaps to show through and be too dark. Bells doesn't have to be on here good either, because hey, it's gonna be sloppily coated with fake snow, so it don't matter. I still think I might do that light gray on his wings though. It just seems a little too solid. But I'll see how the colors look when I want to finish everything first. So I don't think you'll all get to see that. Do I have a piece of metal that I can stick its magnet to? I'll just keep rotating. I'll just keep awkwardly rotating. They're getting a little stiffer. Well, I should just super glue them, honestly. So once I apply the wash to the bark stones, like that gets absorbed in so quick, I don't have to worry about letting it dry. Like the rest of this. I guess this will work. Nice, bright, snowy bases. My train of thought derailed. I was just thinking about the old Rankin Bass, Frosty the Snowman. It reminded me that Rankin Bass did the Hobbit and Return of the King animated movies back in the day. And they changed so much. It was so weird. Casey Kasem was the voice of Mary. And they did a lot of tell, not show. Look, it's Lady Eowyn. She was forbidden to ride because she was a woman, but she has disguised herself and now she's here. Like, wow, thank you, Mary. You've Literally laid out exactly what could have been shown for, which would have been way more interesting, but nope. Nope. Let that drop a little bit more. Just about to hit 3 hours. Not bad for model this size, really. Crack my neck. Oh. I accidentally paralyzed myself. Would you like more beer, hun? Alright, that Moxley is going to take a while. No, this stuff doesn't dry hard. This stuff dries kind of rubbery. I'll find a way to scar it up though. I just don't want to be in like perfectly clear. I want it to be look like semi-translucent. One more code for it. I want to do it, I think. To smooth it out a bit though. It's all still getting there. I need to figure out what I want to paint next. I was kind of at a stump for this week because I wanted to put Gulliver off. Well, I didn't actually want to stream Gulliver. I thought he might be too big. Oh, let me gloss the horns too. So I thought he might be like too big of a model to really do, but I thought he's really kind of simple. Like he took 2 hours, just over 2 hours. He's a big boy. Meanwhile, like his base is gonna like between drying time is gonna be a real pain in the butt. Claws and horns are going to be shiny. Yeah, that'll help us stand out just a little bit more. Just a bit more. Do. All right. So nice bit of white. You may actually need another one, actually. White is so hard to do because everything shows through it. It's a little thing. I think every other color will show through it. So you need like so many layers just to properly coat anything with white. You're a zombie, hun. That'll be fine. But you know what's not fine? This paint lid. It's another one I don't think I've cleaned it like ever. So let's get the hook out. More white paint splattered all over my fingers. Yeah, so that's a big chunk in there. All right. A lot of chunks in here. They're not breaking up nicely either. Sometimes if it's like almost gummy, you can like pull the whole thing out in one good scoop. This is like crumbly. Almost crumbly. There's like so much paint, like liquid paint, like trapped underneath it. I'm getting the hook absolutely just covered in it. The heck? But does it close? Yes, it does. Yes. Is this glue set yet? Just goddamn. It might just be set just enough. Maybe. Watch as I hook everything up. There. That's a nice wet hunk of stone. Just got that edge white, you know. I'm putting black wash all over it. Right. Things should be good enough. I think I can start adding some of the snow. I think. Where is my pot of snow? There it is. Right. I can actually close this so I don't have to worry about stuff. And hey, look, it gives me a little bit more space to do stuff. Alright, so first thing I want to do is I want to put a little bit of a rim here around the edge of the snow, or on the edge of the ice. That way I got something to hold the liquid water shit in. A spatula would do better for this. Maybe not. Smudged into the edges too. That way when it does, you know, get all the stuff and it doesn't just it's got some, you know, variation in it. Some little, ooh, that actually kind of looks good. Little bits where I'm just like patting it on and lifting it up with the brush, it's kind of made a frosty pattern. Alright, let's get snow. I'm gonna try the spatula with the stuff, because I haven't used it before that way. Yeah, it spreads pretty good like that. It spread great that way, but it does it enough. It spreads enough. I should probably use the thin side so I can stick it under things. A bit of a snow drift look to it. Frosted cake look on the edges. I'm hoping to have a couple little spots that I can leave flat enough I can get some bushes on there. And then do some snow on those bushes as they're on. Seems to be working. I'm just going to put it near it and then spread it into the cracks. Yeah, that works pretty good. I haven't really had to do any larger bases with the snow yet. Just those not orcs, just the barrel weights and the troll. And once you put enough stuff on the troll's base, it's not really a large empty area anymore. And it works as a good gap filler. I'll put the one bush there. Put a little bit there, here. Put another blob here, because apparently I missed a couple times. Smear some on top. See, the brush might work better for when I have to place it onto things. It's doing pretty great for filling in things. Alright, give it one smooth around with a finger. Close it up so it doesn't start drying on me. a little bit over. That's all right. It's looking good so far, I think. That pond is a little too cartoon puddly, but once we get the other stuff on there, we'll be fine. On the phantoms are killing you.
They do that.
They do. Smooth this out a little bit, just a little bit. Can I pat it down? Oh, I can kind of pat it down. It kind of works. You're trying to pass the gremlin off on me again. Snap the stick.
Nice hard surface.
Alright, smooth it out a little bit. Works. That works. Let's give it a little moment to dry. I got hot glue gun ready to add some icicles to rock, but excuse me. I'm gonna add these. Well, this might be a little large actually. No, it'll be fine. Deadland tough. So I need some of this. That. Oh, my AirPods. Once they're dry. Alright, I think at this point we're just gonna be waiting on snow to dry. Which isn't the most fun thing to watch, so probably gonna call this stream. Yeah, I'm gonna call it now. Just well, we'll do a little bit of grace here on his wings. I think. The very edges, I think it'll help. It'll look nice. So let's not call the stream just yet. Just another one that's got the thing going. That's mad as the others. So just a little bit. Just gonna be real faint on the edges. A little pointy edges. Look up like the center a bit, but not all the way. We're not gonna cover everything.
Wait, can I take a nap?
Did you, or did you just imagine it? Maybe you dreamed that you took a nap.
Oh, it's stuck in here.
I got stuck inside.
Yeah,
That's too funny.
in this, this thing right. It's like half inside, half outside.
Kill it. Good. Phantoms are a pain in the ass. We hate them. It's real subtle, but it does look nice. Well, it's less subtle on this side. There we go. Just all glued enough. I think I can tilt it. That was nice. Splish. Alright, so how fast does this stuff dry? Not that fast. Alright, so I'll let this first layer dry. I'm going to call it night for this stream, but you can see the progress we've made on him so far. The wings look well. He's done. We're just finishing up his base. I like the way his wings look. They're less purple in real life. Actually, this is kind of the camera color's a little vibrant. Got a big ugly face on him. He might actually be big enough and ugly enough that the camera. Oh, that's right. I'm still using the old camera. He's a little big for the magnifying glass. It's a crap on the edge. But there's Gulavhar. Basically, once he dries, I'm just going to use the brush to spread a little more snow, as well as put on the plants and water. And the water texture, I'll have to let that sit overnight. Oh, you know what?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Something blew up.
Yes, guys.
Oh, Raiders?
Mm-hmm.
So actually, I'm going to pour some of the water texture in now, because that stuff takes like overnight to settle out. So I'm just going to let this get in there and settle out, and then I'll be able to take care of the whole thing in the morning. It's going on a little thicker than I thought. Let's pour some back there. Get some around there. Back in there and back over here. Alright, that'll be enough for a nice ice puddle. Alright, so I'm going to set him to the side. I'm going to get everything cleaned up, and I will finish him up tomorrow, and I will share the pictures online then. Usually post them to Reddit or on my Twitter, just at @GlenLSterling. So I am calling him temporarily done. Done enough for now. Right. But all right. Like I said, I finally got a cable long enough to hook the Xbox up to my computer. Because it's also hooked up to a projector. So, unless I wanted to cram my computer up on the wall, I wasn't gonna reach it. So I think after Paper Mario, I'll probably do Fallout. I've started Fallout 3 like 4 or 5 times now, and I never get far because I always get like distracted by like just real life stuff gets in the way, so I don't get a chance to like play it for months. And I'll be like, oh yeah, what was I doing? Nope, don't remember what this mission was at all. Don't remember where I am. Don't remember what I was in the middle of doing. Well, I'll finish up a dungeon and I'll leave it, and I'll be like, okay, I'll save here. And then when I reload, I'm just like looking out at the wasteland, and I have no idea what's going on. But I also have New Vegas, and I hear everybody says that that's like one of their favorites. So do I start with one of the favorites and then everything afterwards is just not quite as good, or what? But probably 3, just so I can do the alien ship, get a good weapon, and shoot some super mutants. But it's kind of all I got planned. I got maybe I'll do some orcs for the next painting, but orcs are so generic. Like everybody's got orcs. Half the evil armies use orcs, so I've got so many Moria goblins. But I'd kind of like to just kind of keep going with Angmr, so it might be orcs. Unless I can get a shade in a week, which I highly doubt it. But there it is. Aha, I found it. That brush card. Yep. I'll do Fallout after Paper Mario. I can't remember any of the following Paper Mario chapters. I know there's a Tropical Island one. But that is it. That is all I remember. Except for the ending. I don't remember that. But I don't know. Oh, did we go to the moon? I think you go to the moon where the Exnauts are. And you can jump really high because it's low gravity. Anyways, we just hit 3.5 hours. I'm tired. So let's call it a night. If you tuned in, thanks for popping in. And I will see you later.